just want to see if that's almost the perfect height for you. If you sit up like you normally sit, that's perfect. Perfect. So this is the way it works. I'll just do these inductions, which is the way you get into hypnosis. And you don't have to do anything other than follow the instructions.
Okay.
Okay? And then we'll test you, and I'll be able to tell you how deep you went.
Okay.
All right? Okay, so take a nice deep breath, fill up your lungs, hold it, and let it out, and close your eyes down. That's right, and relax. That's right. Relax your eyes and the muscles in your eyelids. That's right. Relax them to the point where they just won't work. And when you're satisfied that your eyelids are so relaxed they just won't work, I want you to test them to prove to yourself they just won't work. Give them a little test. Perfect. All right, now that's fine. That's fine. Good. Close them down again. That's fine. Okay. Now, just concentrate on the eyelids and relax them. That's right. And just relax them to the point where they won't work. And when you're satisfied that they're so relaxed that they just won't work, you just give them a little test to prove to yourself that they won't work. That's good. All right, now stop testing. Relax them again and send that relaxation all the way down to your toes. That's right, just like a warm wave of relaxation. You're doing well. And perhaps you may notice from time to time the fluttering of your eyelids. And that's natural, and that's what happens when people go into hypnosis. So it just means that you're doing well. Okay, so in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes and then close them. And when you close them, just go 10 times deeper into relaxation. Let your eyes open and close your eyes down. Good. Go 10 times deeper. That's right. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes and close them again. And this time when you close them, just double that relaxation. Let your eyes open and close your eyes down. Good. Double that relaxation. That's right. That's right. You're relaxing great. And in a moment, I'm going to have you do that one more time. And this time when you close them, just relax even deeper. Let your eyes open and close your eyes down. Way down. Good. You're doing great. Just listen to the sound of my voice. And the sound of my voice can always help you to go deeper and deeper relaxed. You'll hear other noises. You'll hear the blower from the air conditioning. You'll hear the clocks ticking on the wall. None of these sounds will bother or disturb you. In fact, any other sound that you hear will just help you to go deeper and deeper relaxed. Good. Okay, now in a moment, I'm going to pick up this arm by the wrist. If you follow the instructions so far, and you have, that arm should be loose and limp like a wet dish rag. It should be heavy like a piece of marble or stone. I'm going to pick it up a few inches and then drop it back down on your lap. And when I do, just go 10 times deeper into relaxation. That's perfect. Go 10 times deeper. Right. Now we've got great physical relaxation. Now we'll just add the mental relaxation to it. So in a moment, I'm going to have you begin counting backwards from 100 out loud. Allow each number that you say to double that mental relaxation. So by the time you reach the number 98, or maybe even sooner, you'll find you can relax those numbers right out of your mind. Just start with the idea of making that happen, and you can make it happen. All right, now begin counting backwards from 100 out loud slowly now.
100.
Good. Double that mental relaxation.
99.
Relaxing more.
98.
Even slower.
97.
Good. Now just let them go. Just let them fade away.
4.
That's right. Just let them fade out. Good. All gone now. Did you make them all gone? Good. And because you followed the instructions so well, that means that the suggestions and tests that I give you will go deep into your unconscious. Just put your awareness on your breathing. You breathe in relaxation, and you exhale tension and worry. That's right. And each gentle exhale takes you deeper and deeper. Relax. Good. You're doing great. Now in a moment, I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. But each number I say, relax your mind. So by the time I get to the number 1, you'll be even deeper relaxed. 10, 9, 8, gentle exhale to take you deeper and deeper. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deeper, relax. Good. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Good. You're doing great. I'm going to give you the first test. And this is a test for, there's an Aaron scale, and it goes from 1 to 6. So I'm going to test you for an Aaron's 1, which I'm pretty sure you're deeper than that. But this will just give us an idea of where you are right now. So in a moment, I'm going to count from 3, that's right, from 3 down to 1 as I tap you on the forehead. As I do, feel those eyelids closing down, sealing tightly shut. 3, feel those eyelids closing down, sealing tightly shut like they were super glued down. And 2, it's as if those eyelids were welded shut tight. And 1, it's as if those eyelids were glued together, locked tight. In fact, if you were to try to open them, they seal even tighter. The harder you try to open them, the more tightly they stick. You try to open them, they seal tighter. You try harder, they seal tighter. The harder you try to open them, the more tightly they stick. Now stop trying, relax them, and send that relaxation all the way down to your toes. That's right, just like a warm wave of relaxation. Good, you're doing great. So that's a test for an Aaron's 1. All right, but I think you're deeper than that. I'm pretty sure you are. Now I'm going to test you for Aaron's 2, which is a catalepsy of a group of larger muscles. So in a moment, I'm going to pick up this arm by the wrist again. And what I do, I want you to stretch it out in front of you. And I want you to make it straight. So then stretch that arm out in front of you. Make it straight. Make a fist pump. Make a fist. Make a tight fist. That's right. You're strong. That's right. Now as I count from 1 to 3, feel that arm getting stiff and rigid. 1, feel that joint locking at the shoulder. That's right. Your arm is stiff and rigid as a steel bar. 2, feel that joint locking at the elbow. Your arm is stiff and rigid. 3, feel that joint locking at the wrist. Your arm is stiff and rigid. So stiff it won't bend. So stiff it won't bend. You try to bend it, it gets stiffer. You try harder, it gets stiffer. The harder you try to bend it, the more stiff and rigid it becomes. In a moment, I will tap that hand. When I do, it falls down in your lap and you go much deeper. Go much deeper. Good. That's right. That's right. The deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Good. You're doing great. And you always sit in perfect balance in the chair, almost as if you had a seat belt keeping you safe and in the chair. That's right. You're doing great. Okay, so that's an Aaron's 2, and we're getting there. But I'm pretty sure you're at least you're a bit deeper than that. I think quite a bit deeper. So let me test you for Aaron's 3. So in a moment, I'm going to pick this arm up again, and I'm going to put it on the frame of the chair. I want you to grab the frame of the chair. So let me have that and grab it, grip it tight, grip it tight. That's right, nice and tight. All right, as I count from 1 to 3, feel that hand sticking tightly to the chair. 1, feel that hand sticking tightly to the chair like it was super glued down there. And 2, it's as if it was welded to the chair, fused to the chair. And 3, it's as if that hand and the chair were one piece of metal, one solid piece. In fact, if you were to try to lift that hand, it would stick even tighter. The harder you try to lift it, the more tightly it sticks. Try to lift it, it sticks tighter. Try harder, it sticks tighter. The harder you try to lift it, the more tightly it sticks. Now in a moment, I'm going to have you open your eyes. When you do, you go deeper into hypnosis and the hand sticks even tighter. So go ahead and open your eyes and you go deeper in hypnosis. And when you look at the hand, it sticks even tighter. Look at that. Usually makes my clients smile. That's kind of silly. And it's stuck and you try to lift it and it's stuck. Isn't that kind of silly? It usually makes them laugh. Okay, do you think you're in an altered state? It sure looks like it. Go ahead and close your eyes. That's right. When the touch your hand comes unstuck, and you go much deeper. Good. And the deeper you go, that's right, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Good. Doing fantastic. Now, in a moment, I'll have you open your eyes. But, I know, this next test, I just want to get your permission. Would it be interesting to you? Would it be interesting to you if for just a few moments I could make you forget your name? Wouldn't that be interesting? That would be interesting? Okay, good. So here's the way it's going to work. In a moment, I'll have you open your eyes. And when I snap my fingers, your name will just disappear. In fact, the harder you try to find it, further away it'll go. And that'll be interesting, won't it? Just want that to happen, expect it to happen, and watch it happen. Okay, so go ahead and open your eyes and try to speak your name and find that you can. That's a weird feeling, isn't it? It's kind of a funny feeling when you can't remember your name.
Yeah.
And now it goes further away. You do have a name.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you do. But now it's really further away.
Okay.
Do you know what letter it starts with?
A.
It starts with an A. Now what's the A? Now the A's gone. What's it start with? Huh. That's kind of a weird feeling, isn't it? Because a moment ago you had it, but then it disappeared again. And the harder you try, the further away it goes. You're going to get it back soon. I'll give it back. Do you want it back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let me have your hand. All right. I just put it on that finger. It's there. So when that touches your forehead, it'll come back to you. Go ahead and do that with that finger, that index finger. What's your name?
Ashley.
All right. Now you took your finger off. Now it's gone. What's your name? Weird. Close your eyes. Good.
Amber.
That's right. Good, Deeper. Good, Deeper. You're doing great. That's right. And now when I tap you on the forehead, now your name and everything is back to you, and you say your name, and it takes you deeper.
Ashley.
Good. Go deeper. Good. You're doing great. And the funny thing is, see that actually is a sign of what we call somnambulation. See, only 20% of people can get to that level that you just went to. So that's a good thing. That means you're 1 in 5 who can go into deep hypnosis, otherwise known as somnambulism. And the interesting thing, and you'll remember all this that I tell you, interesting thing is that when you got to the point where you were trying to say it, there was a point where you had it, but you just couldn't quite say it, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and what that is that's called aphasia. So it's not amnesia where you don't have a name. It's like you know it, but you just can't get it out. So you went back and forth between aphasia and amnesia, which is that's kind of common. But so that's interesting. It just shows that you went to a 4, and then you went to a 3, and then you went back to a 4, which I find interesting.